Hello everyone, I think you are enjoying the class of straight lines. You feel much better in comparison with the previous classes because the topic itself is interesting. Okay, in the previous lecture, the discussion was the angle between two lines. Means if two non-vertical lines are intersecting, you'll find angle between them. One is acute, other one is obtuse. If theta is acute angle, then tan theta is given by mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. So using that we'll be getting the acute angle, so that you can also get obtuse angle just by subtracting this angle from 180 degrees, because linear pair is 180, sum of two angles. Okay, so if one angle is 30, definitely the other will be 150, angle between the two lines. And I also gave you conditions based on parallel and perpendicular. If two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. If and only if the slopes are equal, then the lines are parallel. And if the lines are perpendicular, if at all both line 1 and line 2 are going to be perpendicular, then product of their slopes is equal to minus 1. m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. Is it? So these are the conditions we have learnt in the previous case, and I'm telling you these conditions are very important. In most of the cases students may undergo the confusions. Okay, remember well, if the lines parallel, slopes equal. If the lines perpendicular, then the product of their slopes, that is m1 into m2, is equal to minus 1. These are the conditions you have to remember. Okay, an angle between the lines is tan theta is equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. So for what important points we have learnt? All these. When you are given with 2 points, the slope is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, such kind of points. Let's see the next concept, next class, that is various forms of the straight lines. The first one is slope intercept form. What is that? Slope intercept form. Basically, what is intercept? For suppose if you are taking coordinate axis, okay, if a line is going to cut the x-axis and y-axis at some units, let's say it is going to cut the x-axis at a units away, and this is going to cut the y-axis at b units away. Okay, therefore the x-intercept of this particular line L, we say a units. Okay, that is OA is equal to a. And the y-intercept means distance between origin and this point, and distance between origin and this point OB. OB is equal to B. Here A and B are said to be x-intercept and y-intercept respectively on x-axis and y-axis. Means you are particularly taking the distance from origin to that particular point where it is going to cut the x-axis and y-axis. So here we will be talking about slope intercept form. Okay, and in slope intercept form, what will you find? You will be finding the slope m and the y-intercept c. For suppose if the line is going to cut the y-axis at c units away from the origin, therefore what do we take this point 0 comma c, because since this line is going to cut the y-axis at a point 0 comma c, first we will be dealing with y-axis. Okay, 0 comma c. Okay, and definitely a line nothing but it is a collection of the points, or the combination of the points which are in the form of p x comma y. Now on this particular line you have 2 points, one is p x comma y and 0 comma c. Okay, let's say this point is some p x comma y and a 0 comma c. We have to trace out the line equation in terms of slope as well y-intercept. Already we have the y-intercept c, and the slope can be obtained by taking the difference between the y coordinates and difference between the x coordinates, and with the help of that you will be getting the line equation also. M is equal to c minus y by 0 minus x. So minus mx is equal to c minus y, transpose y another side and minus mx right side, so that you will be getting y is equal to mx plus c. Is the standard form of the slope and intercept form. So right from now, the first type, whenever you are coming across slope intercept form, what is its standard output? Y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope of the line, means slope of this particular line L, and c is the y-intercept, means where it is going to cut the y-axis, so that you can substitute those values in the equation directly, so that you will be getting the resultant, that is y is equal to mx plus c. What happens as a subcondition? What happens if this line is passing through the origin? If this line is passing through the origin, what will be the line equation? Definitely, when the line is passing through the origin, you are not finding any y-intercept. The y-intercept is going to be 0. That is, c is equal to 0. Therefore, y is equal to mx is the equation of the line which is passing through origin, where m is the slope of that particular line L which is passing through the origin. So here, with the help of the y-intercept and the point what I have taken on the line, I could trace out m. With the help of that, I could get the standard equation of the slope intercept form, that is y is equal to mx plus c. And if that particular line is passing through origin, then c becomes 0. So that I am substituting c is equal to 0 in the line equation, y is equal to mx plus c. We will be getting y is equal to mx as the equation of the line which is passing through the origin. Hope you understand. Please write what I am saying. The equation of the line. The equation of the line. Whose slope is m? Whose slope is m? And which cuts and intercept c on the y-axis? And which cuts and intercept c on the y-axis? Is y is equal to mx plus c. Is y is equal to mx plus c. Okay. So after writing this statement, please take the figure and note down this. After writing down this, just as a note point, you please mention if the line is passing through origin, then the equation is y is equal to mx. Fine. Chalo, we'll go for the next case. Write down under the note as the point 2. The equation of the line. The equation of the line whose slope is m. Whose slope is m. And which cuts and intercept a on the x-axis. Which cuts and intercept a on the x-axis. Is y is equal to m into x minus a. What is the reason? If the line is going to cut the x-axis at a units away from the origin, then the point will be a comma 0. And as I have taken in the previous case, it is a collection of the points which are in the form of px comma y. Then what is slope of these 2 points? Let's say this point is a. Px comma y and a comma 0. Slope m is equal to difference of y coordinates by difference of x coordinates. So 0 minus y by a minus x. M into a minus x is equal to minus y. Multiplying by minus on the both sides, so that you will be getting y is equal to m into x minus a as the equation of the line whose x-intercept is a and slope is m. We have completed 3 cases. First case is slope m and y-intercept c. If y-intercept c and the slope is m, equation of the line is y is equal to mx plus c. And if that line is passing through origin, then the line equation is y is equal to mx. Even you will be getting the same line equation if you substitute a is equal to 0 here. If this line is passing through origin, what happens here? this won't be there, a becomes 0. Even in that case also you will be getting the same output, that is y is equal to mx. And if the line having the x-intercept a, then and its slope is m, then we can get the line equation by y is equal to m into x minus a. Please note this scenario. Even take the figure also. Fine. Take one example. Equation to the straight line. Equation to the straight line. Equation to the straight line. Cutting off an intercept 2. Cutting off an intercept 2. From negative y-axis. From negative y-axis. And inclined at 30 degrees to the positive direction of x-axis. And inclined at 30 degrees to the positive direction of x-axis. The question is so large here, but if you understand the question properly, it is a one-step question. Here we are talking about the y-intercept as -2 because negative of y-axis, so that the graph is going to cut the, means the line is going to cut the y-axis in the negative direction at 2 units away. And what will be the point? 0, -2. The point is 0, -2 and the inclination is at 30 degrees. Inclination is 30 degrees. Okay. Inclination is 30 degrees in the sense theta is equal to 30 degrees. Okay. Therefore, m is equal to tan 30. Slope is tan theta. If theta is inclination, then slope is m is equal to tan theta. So tan 30. What is tan 30? 1 by root 3. Means you have got slope here. And already you know the point, that is 0, -2. 0, -2. Here, with the help of the point and with the help of the angle, what we have obtained here, we can trace out the line equation. How it can be? Here, if you consider some point P, x, y as any point on this particular line, okay, then its slope can be obtained by taking the difference between these two. Therefore, what will you do? You will equate that 1 by root 3 is equal to -2 minus y by 0 minus x. Okay, so 1 by root 3 is equal to 2 plus y by x. Go for cross product. X is equal to 2 root 3 plus root 3y. Therefore, x minus root 3y, okay, minus 2 root 3 is equal to 0 as the line equation. What is the line equation here? X minus root 3y minus 2 root 3 is equal to 0. Otherwise, root 3y minus x plus 2 root 3 is equal to 0. Anything. What we have done here, some p x comma y we have taken, okay, and it is already passing through the point 0, -2. Otherwise, the same line equation you can obtain by taking the y-intercept and the slope. It is an alternate method I have told you here. Okay. C is equal to -2. Therefore, y is equal to mx plus c is the line equation. Okay. Y is equal to what is m? 1 by root 3 into x, and what is c? -2. Therefore, root 3y is equal to x minus 2 root 3. So, if you transpose another side, you will be getting x minus root 3y minus 2 root 3 is equal to 0. In both the ways we have got the same answer. In the case 1, what we have done, we have taken the slope and equated to 1 by root 3. And in case 2, we have substituted directly in the y equal to mx plus c form. That is, c is equal to -2 and m is equal to 1 by root 3. So that on cross product, you will be getting root 3y is equal to x minus 2 root 3 or x minus root 3y minus 2 root 3 is equal to 0. With the help of this knowledge, we can extend a theorem also here. What is that? If you are given a point Px1, y1 and the slope m, then what will be the line equation? Means that particular line is passing through a point, okay, that is Px1, y1, and its slope also given. For this particular line, slope also given. Then the equation of the line. How it can be? As we have done in the previous case. Let's take some Px, let's say it is Q. This is a collection of some points x comma y, and x1 comma y1 is a point on this particular line, and its slope, that is m, is equal to difference of y coordinates by difference of x coordinates, that is y minus y1 by x minus x1. Go for cross product. M into x minus x1 is equal to y minus y1. Therefore y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1 is the equation of the line, if at all you are given with the coordinates x1, y1 and the slope m. It is a derivation of one particular result here. Means, see, in the first case we have done slope and y-intercept, and then slope and x-intercept, and then if that line is passing through origin, and then if the line is passing through a point and given slope, point and slope form. What do we call this? Point and slope form. What is point here? x1, y1, and what is slope? M. When you are coming across point and slope form, you can use y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. First one is slope intercept form, and then next one is slope form, and then slope x-intercept form, and then now point and slope form. Please note this. Take the figure and write down. Similarly, if at all you are given with 2 points instead of slope, you are given with 2 points. Let's say Px1, y1 and Qx2, y2. Then what will you do? You need not to go for any new case. You can take its slope directly. M is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, and the line is passing through either x1, y1 or x2, y2, anything you can take. Then use the point and slope form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Therefore, y minus y1 is equal to, substitute m, that is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. This is called 2-point form. What do we call? 2-point form. The first one is point and slope and y-intercept. Next, slope form. Next, slope and x-intercept. Next, point and slope. Now, 2-point form. When you are given 2 points, you will find its slope by y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, and you will substitute in the previous formula, that is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, so that you will be getting this particular result. Now you may raise a doubt, sir. Here instead of taking x1, y1, if I will take x2, y2, no issue. You can take y minus y2 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x2. You will be getting the same output, because both the points are passing through the particular line itself. Any point you take, that equation you will be getting the same. Fine. And coming to the last case in the very important type, that is intercept form. Intercept form in the sense, if at all the line is passing through 2 points, one is on x-axis, that is a comma 0, and y-axis, that is 0 comma b. Okay, x-intercept is a and y-intercept is b. Then what is the equation of this line? Is a question. Very simple. You are already given with 2 points. Just now you came to know the 2-point form of the line, that is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Otherwise, if you can't remember that, simply find the slope for these 2 points. Let's say point A and point B. A comma 0 and B 0 comma B. What is slope? M is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, that is minus a. You have got slope now of this particular line. M is equal to b by minus a, or minus b by a is the slope of the line what we have taken here. Fine. Therefore, this line is passing through the points a comma 0 and 0 comma b. You can opt any point. Okay. I am taking here a comma 0 as the point, and m is minus b by a. What is the formula? Point and slope form. That is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Y minus y1. What is y1? 0. So y is equal to m. What is m? Minus b by a into x minus a. Good. Go for cross product. Ay is equal to minus bx plus ab. Transpose this side. Bx plus ay is equal to ab, dividing by ab both the sides to get a standard formula. bb gets cancelled, aa gets cancelled, ab gets cancelled. So what are you getting? X by a plus y by b is equal to 1 as the standard formula. What for? Intercept form. What is intercept form of the straight line? X by a plus y by b is equal to 1. What is x-intercept? A, and y-intercept B. Nothing but this line is going to cut the x-axis at a point a comma 0 and y-axis at a point 0 comma b. You have to remember this in many manners. Okay. What is intercept form of the straight line? That is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. What is the x-intercept of this particular line? A. Y-intercept B. What is slope of this line? Minus b by a. In these many manners you have to remember the results whatever we have been getting. Hope you got clarity here. I repeat. First one, slope and y-intercept, that is y is equal to mx plus c. Slope form, y is equal to mx. Slope and x-intercept, y is equal to m into x minus a. Point and slope form, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. 2-point form, y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. And now we have discussed intercept form. That is, if x-intercept is a and y-intercept is b, then the equation of the straight line is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. If somebody will ask you, this line meets the x-axis at what point? A comma 0. Y-axis at what point? 0 comma b. What is slope of this line? That is minus b by a. Minus b by a. Likewise, you should be very confident in all these results and converting in from one case to other case, so that you can also work out the applications. Understand? Okay. The next cases we'll see in the upcoming class. Please revise and make the figures properly and try to understand what concepts are involved, and try to convert the formulas from one case to other case. Okay, and so that will help you in solving the problems also. Okay, thank you.